Hey everybody, it's Sarah Saxby, your transformation coach at Strategies for Happiness, author of Comfortable Hell and Guide to a New Way Forward. So I was thinking today a little bit, I'm still kind of, going along the same lines of, setting ourselves up, thinking that happiness comes from somewhere else. That intense search that we keep doing every single day where something inside of us is telling us that, yeah, eventually we'll be happy. So just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing fine. Just keep being distracted all day long, every day. Something will eventually happen. That castle's on its way. Don't worry. And I was thinking, I'm a big fan of trees and mountains and lakes. And because they were thinking of it, it'll come up on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. You'll see like a picture, somebody will post, I don't know, it's like a beautiful picture of some, vacation home with huge windows and a fireplace. And you love looking at that kind of stuff, right? It attracts you because it's so beautiful. And now I'm not in any way saying don't decorate your home, don't get a vacation home, don't decorate your body, right? And buy nice things. Like, this is not what I'm saying. This is not where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is something on social media will distract us, will catch our eye because it's beautiful, right? And you're thinking to yourself, this is where this bullshit thing comes in, the brainwashing. You're thinking to yourself, if I had that, man, would I be happy, right? Because you got to catch yourself. You're looking at this beautiful room with the windows and the mountains and the fireplace, and you're sitting here like, oh God, if I was with somebody and we're just like drinking hot cocoa or what the fuck. Wow, that's it right there. That's pure happiness, right? So at some point in time, you draw this room to yourself, right? Somehow, I don't know, maybe you have enough money to buy a vacation home and it looks like that. Or, you drop $10,000 on your credit card to get yourself a vacation house like this for, a week. And you get there, you're like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. And you sit in it and you're like, I thought I was supposed to be much happier, right? That's how it felt when I looked at the picture. I'm here, I've done it. And let me tell you that this happens a lot in life, just on your, normal course of the day, right? You can watch a commercial and see somebody drinking something and wow, are they happy? The same bullshit that's been going on for years and years and years with marketing, right? It's the same shit, but it's more intense now. Every single thing in our world is times 100. Everything. Have you noticed how people's attitudes or people's issues, like they're magnified by 100 now? Yeah, well, guess what? So are yours. But everything is condensed, and we're in that pressure cooker. So, we see these things that we really want, we achieve them because it's easier to achieve things now. Everybody's walking around with, these fancy bags and all this. Why don't I feel the happiness when I finally got there? Like, I'm drinking cocoa with this hot guy and it's a beautiful room. And I'm like, not that I did that, but it's whatever. So, this is what I'm saying, how we think that the happiness is held somewhere in the future for us. And if we think that will always be the case. Happiness will always be 10 steps ahead. And you're always going to fall short. You're always going to, be depressed by it, have stress around the fact that you haven't arrived there. You get there, then it's like something else because you haven't changed internally. 20 years ago, you could probably buy yourself a BMW and feel pretty good about it. It's not like that anymore. And again, not saying don't get yourself a BMW, not saying that. But if you think that that's going to bring you ultimate fulfillment, most people that, you're going to drive in it, you're going to go, okay, well, what's next? I thought this was going to do it for me. The hardest thing that we have to do right now, is to change internally. And I can't even, you know how you can notice everyone else's shit? Well, like internal shit, the things that drive you crazy about people, it's whatever. It's magnified, but you can notice other people's shit because you have that same shit. Like I can notice when women are being controlled by their husbands. You know why? Because I was. I can notice that. And I can see when people are doing things that, you know, it's like it's avoidance. It's avoidance to the real issue inside. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's stuff that like you can't even believe you would ever have to deal with it. You don't, because you shove it down every single morning. You wake up and, you know, I'll use a relationship as an example. It's like you're in hell. You're in an absolute hell, but you're like, no, I'm not going to. Well, this is just the one thing I'm never going to touch. This one. Sarah, what else you got? What else you got? I'll change other things. I'll go on a diet or I'll stop spending so much money. What else you got? Because I'm not going to deal with this shit. This is off limits. This is packed away. No way. But I can assure you that you are going to keep trying to adjust things externally constantly. You're going to get to that vacation home that looked like ultimate heaven. You're going to get there and you're going to be worrying about the next fucking thing. It's just a fact. It's a fact. It's that internal stuff. And that is exactly what I'm dealing with right now. It's the worst, but I mean, every day there's like you know, the layer of the onions being peeled off for me. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't think I was ever going to have to look at that. You know, never. But if I don't, I'm going to keep going to that stupid room, you know, that stupid vacation home, and it's not going to feel good. It's still going to feel like shit. I'm going to go home and just do it again. So that's what I do as a transformation coach. Because, you know, but I mean, you have to be ready for it. You have to be like, I'm done. I really, really want this because I can really, really help you. Really. It's amazing. It's amazing how you can cut right to that and get pretty deep. And my goal in working with my clients is that it becomes your transformation. The newer you is at a level that all of this stuff that used to be scary or bother you, it doesn't even occur to you anymore, you know, because your level is changing. You're leveling up all the time, where that fulfillment, it's kind of like you have this little fulfillment, but each time you face a fear. And that's exactly what we have to do these days. It's the fears, it's the emotions, it's all this shit that we've packed away. Those little things, like I said, Sarah, what else you got? I'll do it. I'll stop eating, you know, cookies. That's the easy stuff. That's the easy stuff. It's that internal stuff that needs to adjust so you can truly enjoy the BMW, so you can truly enjoy that vacation home, because everything else is just surface level. It's just literally you are on a treadmill looking for the next outer external thing to change that could make you happy. You get there, it doesn't, and you try for another one. Spin your wheels, spend your money. Same shit, different day. Send me an email, sarah@strategiesforhappiness.com. You know, go on Strategies for Happiness, schedule like a 15-minute conversation with me to see if we can work together. Comfortable Hell on Instagram and YouTube. And, you know, message, share, all that stuff. Looking forward to hearing from you and your thoughts on all of this. Bye, guys.